Hey guys, welcome to another video here. We're doing our first historic video in quite a bit. I think I've done maybe one or two in the past, and just kind of dabbled in it. But I've been meaning to get, pretty into the historic format, especially with the release of Amonkhet Remastered, or I guess re-release of the Amonkhet block, which contains, kind of the crucial cards from Amonkhet and Hour of Devastation, as well as some of the invocations like Thoughtseize Collected Company, Pact of Negation. So some very interesting cards being added to Historic. And I wanted to do not a Jeskai deck, definitely that was my goal. But I found this list, and I was super excited about it. We've done something similar to this list that I was really happy to see. We did something like it in our deck building demos of some type of cycling mid-range deck. And so this is what I would call a Jeskai cycling control. So we have the cycling cards from Ikoria, but we also have now gotten the cycling cards from Amonkhet block. So mainly Censor, Sweltering Suns, Cast Out, and Hieroglyphic Illuminations, as well as actually the cycling lands. So a lot of people thought that was it New Perspectives was going to be a thing, but I think this is a really spicy way to build. So yeah, just going over some of the cards. We got those cycling cards. We also have Neutralize. I think this is probably the best Neutralize deck that I could imagine. A lot of people forget Shark Typhoon is also everybody knows it's good, and yeah, it makes sharks, but it does count towards Zenith Flare. So we also have Improbable Alliance, which obviously works really well with the Cyclers. And then we have one copy of Settle the Wreckage, just as kind of another interaction piece. Don't have a lot of mass removal. I feel like this maybe should be a Wrath of God, but I do like the exiling effect, although we do have Cast Out for that. Yes, 4 copies of Cast Out and all the other cards. And then for our kind of win conditions, we have Zenith Flare and Teferi. So, I've counted, I forget the exact numbers, over 30 cycling cards. So Zenith Flare could get to some insane number, like 30, or sorry, like 20, which could just one-shot our opponent, but also just in the mid-game being a really reliable stabilization piece that can remove something and gain us lots of life against creature decks. Teferi here, obviously, one of the main win conditions. Otherwise, nothing really noteworthy here in the lands, but other than the cycling lands, which we can now run 8 copies of, which I think is really cool. Not only because we want to hit our land drops, but also because we don't want to flood out, even though we want to hit our land drops, but they also do a lot for our cycling matters cards, like Improbable Alliance and Zenith Flare. So I think the deck's pretty straightforward. I think it's pretty sweet. Yeah, I was able to, I played a little bit with it. I was able to climb to gold. By the way, I do really like that we now have a ton of different play modes in terms of, historic. I don't think we have historic casual yet, but we have historic, ranked, traditional historic, for historic, and then for standard you have a ton of different play modes. So I really like to see that they have that as well. Alright, so here we go. This hand is perfect. I love this. Yeah, just gonna lead off on Irrigated Farmland, probably play Improbable Alliance next turn. Whisper Squad, interesting. Alright, I'm just going to jam Improbable Alliance here. Next turn, I'm going to play the Steam Vents, and we'll have... I could also just cycle. Looks kind of like a creature-heavy kind of deck. Yeah, so probably just doing Whisper Squad stuff. So I want to play this, but I also want to trigger an Improbable Alliance. So maybe I should just cycle neutralize. I'm gonna cycle the... Yeah, I'm gonna just cycle the neutralize. Yeah. So here we get a fairy. Cast that's a good draw. Okay, I'll probably block here. I don't see why I wouldn't. Okay. Mayhem Devil. I guess I'll play the Steam Vents here. Untapped. Pass. And I could cast out the Mayhem Devil. Yeah, I think I'm down for that. I don't think they can play anything next turn that's gonna really ruin me. Alright. Okay, they're just getting something with Whispers, another Whisper Squad. This looks like could be a Winota, which would be really unfortunate. I'm gonna play this to make a 3/3 shark. I think I'm just doing this now because I want to trigger Improbable Alliance. Okay, Sweltering Suns is good. Yeah, I really hope they don't play Winota here. I don't expect them to. Okay, it's not. It's not Winota. I don't think you'd be playing the cat combo in a Winota deck. It's definitely Mardu Sacrifice. Okay. Alright, well I'm gonna block these guys. Only taking 1 damage here. Ooh, that's pretty good. Actually, you changed my mind. I'm gonna do that instead. To get rid of the cat, or the Witch's Oven. I'm gonna play the Hallowed Fountain here, probably just taps and pass. Alright. Okay. So next turn we can always play our Sweltering Suns here. Alright, I'm gonna block the Whisper Squad just so they can't get any more stuff. It's the same amount of damage. Yep. To play more creatures here, it'd be kind of funny. It's fine. Alright, so let's attack with our Shark. Sweltering Suns, and then probably just make another Shark. Alright, Teferi's an interesting one here. Probably could just Zenith Flare them. If we draw untapped land, we could Zenith Flare them. Cauldron Familiar, okay. Actually, I can cycle that. Get a dude. I'm gonna play that actually. And then I can actually just Zenith Flare the Priest of Forgotten Gods, and then just attack. Because now I'm not worried about my life total. Yeah, I do still want to save some life here, actually. Even though they can get that back. Like, I didn't pay anything to get that. Yeah, they're just getting back their Gutter Bones. It's totally fine. Alright. so here I can Teferi, tick up, get a creature because of a probable alliance, and then Zenith Flare them. Ooh, that's also good. I'm gonna play the Sacred Foundry tapped, go to my end step, untap some of these. Awesome. Great win there. Whew. Yeah, so you see Zenith Flare really insulates us against a lot of the aggressive decks in the format. Alright, so let's see. Our hand here is fine. I'm not really excited about it. Like our lands here are good. So I think if we draw into Sweltering Suns, we're pretty insulated against creature decks. And then we have some good late game cards. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna try this. I haven't played a ton with the deck, so I don't know everything. Like I'm not an expert here. But I think this seems like a fine hand to keep. Next turn I can cycle both of these if I determine that they're not needed. Mono red is a rough matchup, but I would presume. Goblins! Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna pass here. Wily Goblin, alright. Alright, we're gonna cycle Illuminations here first. I think I need to cycle the cast out here. Alright. Play the Sacred Foundry untapped. So now I can theoretically cycle the Shock Typhoon for a 1/1 or just use Neutralize. Here I'm definitely going to use the Neutralize, probably. Yeah. I think that's worth a counter. Even though, like, next turn they could get us with, whatever it is, Muffy, whatever his name, I don't know the name of the card. Alright, I'm just going to play that tapped. That next turn I'm probably playing Teferi. Yeah, maybe that was the wrong play, because now I'm not very insulated against, yeah, the big goblin. Alright, he doesn't have it, he's just playing Goblin Matron here. Could also draw into more... Ooh, Snoop. Yep. Alright, that's what I wanted him to do. So now I get to deal with the Skirk Prospector. I think I'm just playing the Steam Vents tapped here and planning on cycling Shark Typhoon. Okay, Goblin Chieftain's on top of the deck. Skirk Prospector. Okay. So now does he have... the card? Yep. Muxus, that's what it is. Oh, yep. Can't do anything about that. And... Alright, cool. That's actually probably the reason why Settler Racket is pretty good. But, man, that is a deck. Yeah, I probably should have saved the Neutralize there. So now I know to save the Neutralize. Yeah, I'm just not used to playing against the Goblins deck. Again, I you know, just getting into Historic, so I was aware of that, but didn't really know exactly what I need to do. And even with my specific deck, I don't know exactly what to do. Alright, just gonna... This hand's fine here. Can cycle cast out turn 1. Cast out's kind of awkward in this deck, because like you don't typically get 4 mana very easily. Alright, let's just play the Irrigated Farmland and pass. Sultai. I will cycle the 1 cast out here, definitely, at the very least. Alright, Censor, second Censor. Alright, I'm gonna play the Steam Vents untapped, in case I want to make a Shark. I don't think I can counter this. I think I have to let this resolve, unfortunately. Yeah. That's rough. I think I am going to counter the Hero. Okay, so they're a Field of the Dead deck, so I think I'm just cycling Censor here now. Sweltering Suns is a decent draw. I'm going to cycle the Illuminations to try and draw land. I'll cycle this to try and draw land. Oh my goodness. I could just Zenith Flare him to death with this hand. Yeah, what do I do here? That's rough. Missing a land drop here is very bad. But yeah, we just need to get our cycling cards. So we actually only need to draw like 1 more cycling card, and we can like theoretically get to 10 damage Zenith Flares. Just ruin our opponent's day here. Alright, I will cycle this Shark Typhoon for 1. Make a 1/1. Give me a land, please. Alright, there we go. Happy to have a land. Alright, not gonna block that. I'd rather just get in for 1 ourselves. So what if I attack them and they block and then I Sweltering Suns? That seems pretty good to me. Yeah, that seems fine to me. I'm gonna play this untapped and then probably just cycle Neutralize. Yep, so there's a Field of the Dead. Rejuvenator, okay. Oh, this is really bad against them. Now that I realize. I was like, wait a second. This is not good. I guess they probably don't have that many basics. Yeah, Uro here sucks because they gain so much life. Don't have another land drop, okay. I'm gonna cycle Shark Typhoon here because it seems like that's not gonna do much for me anymore. That seems fine. Cast this. Draw a card.
I'm known for my hurry.
Alright, there we go. That's something I wanted to draw. Because I think I want to play this untapped and then have Neutralize up. Yep, I'm losing to Fairy here, that's fine.
How long do you want to wait for a rematch?
But I think the bigger thing is... that's not worth a counter. That's fine. That's less fine. That's less fine. Oh no. Oh my god. Alright, maybe that was worth a counter. So I can can settle the wreckage and then neutralize. And I think that's so I settle the wreckage and then like they hope that they don't have a lot of basics in their deck. So they attack everything here, settle the wreckage, targeting them. So they're probably still getting zombies here, because they probably definitely have basics in their deck. Okay, so they get 4 zombies. Yeah, Our Promise gives them more Field of Dead, so I think I have to counter this. So these Zenith Flares are at 10 damage, but unfortunately they've played arrows and stuff that have gained them life. But these are big Zenith Flares. But I think I'm just pointing them at their face now. How much damage is this? Alright. I'm just gonna Zenith. I'm just gonna play this and Zenith Flare target you now. Alright. I think I gotta draw another Zenith Flare this exact turn. I mean, Zenith Flare off the top. Or cycling cards into Zenith Flare.
My flames burn beyond perception.
Oh, we have to draw like 3 1-mana cyclers into... Jesus Christ. Yes, I have to draw 3 1 or 2 mana cyclers. Alright, so that's a redraw. No! I don't think I can survive. This is 10, this is 20 damage. 20 damage plus 9, so it's 29, so it's going to 23, so I'd have to kill, like, something here to survive. But even then, I'm just like, how many Zenith? I only have 1 Zenith Flare left in my deck. I guess I have to just I have to Zenith Flare the Uro to survive, right? Actually, no. I think even then I'm still dead. Right, because I go to 20 here, and this is 20 damage right here. Yeah, so I'm still dead. Alright, I'll just Zenith Flare them and then scoop. That's unfortunate. Wow. What a game. If I had drawn 2 more cyclers there, I would have won the game. I guess I could have, instead of countering, no, when I countered the Hour, I guess I could have cycled the Neutralize instead of countering the Hour of Promise, but I think that's wrong. Yeah. Dang. Close though. See how big those Zenith Flares get? Holy moly. Big damage. Alright, light on lands, but I want to keep this because I think Sweltering Suns is a good thing to have here. Okay. Okay, this is the red-black discard deck, or red-black Croxa deck, or whatever. Alright, I will censor that. Oh, just play this. Pass. Probably just cycle this, anyways. They get Luris in their hand? Okay. That's actually fine, because Sweltering Sun sweeps up everything anyways. I'll cycle the cast out. I actually do want to play this untapped for either Shark Typhoon or Hieroglyphic Illumination. We always have Zenith Flare to gain us back up. Okay. So what are they playing on for 4 mana? Or they can't be playing anything for 4. Oh no, they can't. Creatures, permanents. I always forget that. I'll take the 1. That's fine. What is that? Oh, fame. Okay. Claim to fame. Alright, here I'm just gonna cycle this Shark Typhoon, I think. Could cycle this and try and hit a land. I think I'm down for that. Alright, that's fine. We just have Neutralize here to insulate us from anything. What could they be playing here? Like, I basically just need to make sure that Croxa doesn't hit the field. So Luris, and then they cast, like, Young Pyromancer or Dreadhorde Arcanist is fine. That was not fine. I completely forgot about that. I didn't even see it. I'm just bad. That's fine. I think I'm just gonna settle the wreckage everything when they attack. Cycle this. Probably even cycle this. And just pass. And like, I'm not worried about anything because I have Zenith Flare. Phyrexian Tower, okay. casting Fame. Giving it haste, sure. I think I'm fine. Oh, and they did it! And they did it! They did what I wanted them to do! Oh man, I missed another wreckage. What are they getting back here? Are they getting back to rest? Yeah, I'll just in response, I'll just do this. And this is nice because they can't get rid of all of my... So they can't get rid of both of my Teferis, and I either have a Sweltering Sun or a Zenith Flare. I would probably suggest getting rid of the Zenith Flare here, because I'm already so low. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's just play Teferi here. Take up.
You show remorse. You know what?
I'm not done yet either. Alright, but we are kind of at a risky position here. We're going to 10 here. Alright, Stitcher Supplier is fine. Yeah, so a second to Phyrexian Sour. Fame here. Sure, just making that 3 power. Attacking us. Okay. Alright, here I will cycle the sensor, then probably cycle the irrigated farmland. Really need to hit a Zenith Flare here.
Let's skip to
At some point. Alright, neutralize is a good second. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Take up to Fairy.
You know what?
Let's just place Sweltering Suns here. We do, like, even though we're putting them in the graveyard, we have Neutralize, and we even have a Cast Out. So I'm not worried. And we kind of just gotta make sure that we survive here. I could counter this, or I could just Cast Out. I'm kind of down to just... I have to do either or, so I'm actually just going to Neutralize here. Alright, cycle the Triome. Shark Typhoon here is big.
We need to move quickly.
I'm going to play the Steam Vents here, because Teferi is going to untap this anyways. I think I'm just going to make a gigantic shark here. Do they have... Oh, they do have Claim the Firstborn, so actually I don't want to do that. I think I just have to pass here. Yeah, because if I made a gigantic Shark Typhoon here, and they claim to fame it, then I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, I think now, though, I want to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just make a 7/7. Actually, let me make it a 6/6 so it doesn't actually kill me. Big brain. Actually, that's just lethal. Cool. Let me just attack them first. And then look at the gigantic Zenith Flare. Woo! Oh my goodness. Look at that. Yeah, I'm really happy to see that this deck can compete against some of, most of the top decks. Again, like Field and Field was a problem. And like some of the mono red decks could be problems, but it is good to see that the deck is pretty good. Alright, here for our final game, and our last hand here is pretty good. Censor and cast out as early cyclers or interaction, and really the only thing is not having double red for Sweltering Suns. I think that's maybe a weakness of the deck, or a potential flaw is just having not enough red sources. Ooh. So they actually do get rid of the censor there. So this is making me think that they're probably the red-black. Ooh, they're... Wow. There I think I'm just gonna discard Sweltering Suns then, because I don't think this deck is gonna. This is like a Grixis mid-range deck that I don't think is gonna care about Sweltering Suns. I am concerned about what I should do with this cast out here, though. Here I think they're either getting rid of the cast out or something else, so I kind of want to cycle it just in case. Might as well churn through my deck. Okay, so they take the Teferi. It's like, okay. Yes, they definitely have their disruption here. Ooh, that's interesting. Here I think I'm just playing Irrigated Farmland tapped, maybe cycling Hieroglyphic Illumination. And then next turn... Oh, that's not... Oops. Oops. I don't know which side it was on. Oh, that's really bad. That's very bad. That is very bad. Well, I'm not playing the Improbable Alliance anymore. I think I'm just playing this untapped and then playing Shark Typhoon, or cycling it. Oh no.
I am one again.
I think I'm just getting rid of the Sweltering Suns here.
My schemes are never-ending.
How do I win this? I think I have to... Yeah, I definitely have to get rid of the Narset first. I don't really like the reveal thing. I don't find it particularly useful unless it's for multiple cards. But, alright. So let's play this. Cast Improbable Alliance and probably just cycle the Rogran Triome.
I have reached
Alright, so we have gotten out from under the Narset. But our opponent still has very good cards here. Alright, I'm gonna exile his land. If I don't draw a spell here, I'm probably just casting this.
I cannot exploit.
Alright, the cast out's actually pretty good here. Actually, probably just exiling the land that I just played, so it's kind of silly. Yeah, I'm gonna exile the land. I don't think I want to exile a Shark Typhoon here. And they Thought Erasure. Yeah, all these, the Nico Bolas plus discard spells here is really strong. I didn't even realize people are trying to play like cards like this. That's actually kind of interesting in this deck. It enters tapped, which is so weird. I don't know if I like that. I have to attack this, because otherwise I'm going to lose the game. And that's going to make me discard my last card. I don't think I can win anymore. I definitely don't think I can win anymore. I could activate this and attack this. I don't know, man. I think I'm pretty dead here, yeah. So I could block. Do I want to block? I think I do. I think I win this game by him tapping out, and then me top decking a cast down.
My intellect is without limit.
Cool. I can't win the game. I'm gonna concede. Yeah. That's definitely a weakness of the deck. Did you have fun in the match? I mean, no. But I mean, not all matches can be great here. Alright, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. So, you know, again, not a top tier deck, but I thought it was really interesting using Zenith Flare as not an aggro card, but a control card. Yeah, I think the deck definitely has some weaknesses in terms of its minimum amount of red sources here. I definitely think there should be some more Sulfur Falls. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, just to be able to cast Sweltering Suns definitively on turn 3. And then also just being really, really weak to Narset. That was really funny. I don't think there was any, like, that hand, you know, you could have kept something else, but our opponent there, having the turn 2 discard spell to take our Censor, and then to just have everything else there, was really good. So yeah, some great games and some not so great games, but I definitely enjoy this deck. Probably gonna play, you know, this more on my own time, aside from the deck techs that I do. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Again, guys, if you enjoy historic content and you want to see more, leave a like and comment. Let me know what kind of decks you guys are playing in historic as well. And yeah, look forward to more content in the future, and I'll see you guys next time.